with channelj.tv. And I just recently watched Bram Stoker's ShadowBuilder. Be afraid of the dark. What's this friggin' thing say on the back? It's kind of a mishmash of going one place to another, and it was really kind of strange. I liked it. From the haunting imaginations that unders Dracula comes the epic struggle between good and evil. Supernatural ShadowBuilder blazes a terrifying trail of destruction, possession, and mayhem in the pursuit of the unsuspecting and innocent youth of Grand River. Be afraid of the dark. It doesn't even tell me what the hell actually happened. Well, it is only a DVD cover actually I'm looking at. And let's see, who else was in here I kind of thought was funny? Michael Rooker and Tony Todd. Okay, Michael Rooker played a priest with redemption issues like any other Christian-based kind of horror movie of good versus evil. Tony Todd played kind of like this sideshow comedy relief Jamaican guy. I don't know what the hell he was there for. They could have casted somebody else with a lot lesser role, but I guess back then, I guess you need money, right? Could have went to porn maybe. Let's get on with the hell ShadowBuilder was about. I don't even know what it was about. Kind of sat here sitting down, not really paying any attention. A little story about good and evil, and God divided the world between good and light. Blah, 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 Christianity stuff. You introduced to your characters. There's kids. It's Tony Todd. It's Michael Rooker. He kind of really takes on the main role of this. He is the protagonist. But the antagonist is actually this angel of darkness. You know, something that came from before there was light, before God split it. And I guess he's kind of like the great lord of that world or whatever, but he really did make a cool appearance. I kind of thought he sounded like Wishmaster. Didn't really see who played the ShadowBuilder. It was really interesting, the character that or the creature effects for ShadowBuilder. It was kind of like this was definitely mid 90s, I believe, but they used a cross of practical effects with his mask and some kind of CGI of back in the day, and actually it looked really good. It kind of would have standed out for today with creating the shadow effect of how the ShadowBuilder looked, and it was really cool. He had all sorts of different powers once he was kind of released onto the world a little more openly. It seemed he was able to possess bodies once they were in the dark and shadows, and he was able to possess and affect other people's behaviors. There was kind of like it kind of reminded me when he was doing that, like the scene of like there was more people of the population being affected by him. Kind of reminded me of the Crazies, but it was just more of the old man with the axe, and he kind of goes hacky when everybody starts going a little bit nuts. When I say everybody's going nuts, there's people partying in the background, girls stripping, people murdering each other. Just good old-fashioned general mayhem. I really wasn't into the movie until I started getting more halfway through it. The story developed a little bit more. I'm not going to actually talk about the story for once, really. I'm kind of going to talk about more about it, but thus about the what it is. You get more towards the end, and you really kind of get the whole priest redemption thing, because he all of a sudden becomes super holy powerful, and he's fighting off the ShadowBuilder, who eventually takes a different form in the end and starts looking a little more badass. Michael Rooker, he eventually bows off the screen in pretty cool fashion, trying to save little Timmy, or whatever the hell that damn kid's name was, from being sacrificed in order to bring, all the black and darkness back to the world. Because that's what it's all about. But, that thing before all that stuff ever really happened, which probably happened, billions and billions and billions of years ago or something like that, when that happened, the Big Bang, or the creation of the universe, compared to a religion that's has a planet not even nearly that age. this whole problem about Christianity when it fights ancient evils and stuff like that. They say they have all these knowledges, but it's really starting to get weak to me. This whole Christianity versus like these darknesses. Like I can't even really justify it with witches and stuff like that. Sure, there was that one cool one with Nicolas Cage and Ron Perlman, but that was really just kind of an outrageous kind of story, kind of like really comic booky. But you know, when it comes to it, it just doesn't really hold up for me anymore. I think you know, when you go for like old texts and stuff like that, you gotta say, Evil Dead really did it well because they had to use this agent book to do the demons. This Christianity kicking demons' asses, which are like way older than anything else that's supposed to empower you. It just doesn't hold up. Like, why can't like some Muslim cleric ever happen, or some Native American shaman? Oh, just wait, yeah, that happens a lot actually. I kind of want to. I can't say I want to hate this movie. Actually, I do like it. It kind of was fun because I do like the whole Christian horror genre. It was just kind of like it was just kind of bland, but it was a little bit above bland. It was really nice. You know what? Not going to give it a high five. Going to give it a positive review. You know, I guess it's 5.5 out of 10 or some kind of bullshit scale like that. If you're really interested into it, check out Bram Stoker's ShadowBuilder. It's interesting. It kind of has a little bit of everything in it, you know. I'm not going to say it. Just watch it or don't. Say something in the comment field or click like or something. I think I'm bitter about this movie. Yeah, maybe I am bitter. Ugh.